As a matter of fact, before you started getting into numerology, if I recall, the first phone call we had, you were kind of trying to disprove this.
Just a little bit.
Like,
I mean, I've been on it since 2011 before I met you. Found out I'm a 7. I'm a loner. Obviously, just myself wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
But it hit a chord. So I started searching.
And did you not try to disprove this stuff? Because that's what a intellectual person does. He tries to take his belief system and tries to stack it up to see how it actually measure up in everyday life. And you did that, correct?
Yes.
And I did that obviously as well. And here's the thing. He's a 7. I'm born on the 7th. Most people who are 7s, they're going to actually start seeing how this makes sense.
The ones that don't get stuck in too much of the scientific thinking, rational thinking.
Let's see. Styx is a 7. She picked up on this stuff very, very quickly. So when it comes down to it, you know, I want people to understand 7 energy is supreme when it comes to intelligence. 33 with the exception of that one, but the 7s are the teachers, the 33s are the master teachers. The 7s need just a little bit of breadcrumbs. Give him a little bit, he'll figure the rest out. That's how 7s are. They just need a little bit of breadcrumbs. Other people, they need the whole loaf, bro. Not just some breadcrumbs. They need a loaf of bread because a lot of people just aren't as fast as you.
All right, so that's a lot of good stuff about the 7. What are some of the weaknesses?
There, why don't you tell us? But don't give too much away.
I mean, the mouthpiece. Talk about that.
Yeah, sure. When it comes down to people with 7 energy, they're usually not the best at running their mouth. Obviously, when it comes to me, I'm the rare exception. When it comes down to me, I've been doing this for a long time, not to mention I'm a 33 life path. But most people with the 7s, they just don't do so well. But the fact of the matter is, they can. If they are pushed and they are applied, they can be great at this. And
because we got problem solving skills. So put your mind to it. You can learn how to communicate if you're a 7. I mean, it helps if you're a Gemini. It helps if you're born on a 3-day. But any 7 can do it.
But don't you agree that you actually need to make that effort to actually start talking to people? And that is the hurdle. That is the biggest one, because you actually don't really want to talk to anyone, do you?
No, because first and foremost, 7 is the number of the loner.
100%, man. 100%.
You know, got to go with that energy, but taken to an extreme, you can't fulfill your purpose. You got to teach. You got to give back that way. You're never going to be a social butterfly. You can't live that life, but you got to talk to people.